Hi, I'm Mary Michelle with WVIP, and I'm going to give you your sun sign for the day. Today is Monday, July 3rd, 1995. The sun is in the sign of Cancer and the moon is in the sign of Virgo. For the sun sign Aries, you could help solve the healthcare issues today. Find the solution that inspires you and fight for it. For the sun in Taurus, have fun with your five senses. How many different shades of red are there? You enjoy the panache today. The sun in Gemini, have a pool party. Find the hose or the faulty fire hydrant and enjoy those water fights. For the sun in Cancer, feel confident in your decisions. Your body may not keep up with your brain or the other way around, but follow your nose. Your parents will help you work it out. The sun in Leo, an extra effort of service will be rewarded. You may be the messenger who is rewarded. The sun in Virgo, you will want to teach today. The facts you have been accumulating will find new purpose. Don't badger close associates. Inform them. Don't be too pragmatic. The sun in Libra, feeling a part of the collective is very, very strong today. You identify with the fireman who pulled the baby out and also with the baby. The sun in Scorpio, you may not get that special someone to notice you today, but any little service you can perform for the elderly or children will be appreciated. The sun in Sag, you will make that all-important contact today. It may seem they are asking for too many details, but you could convince them. The sun in Capricorn, get to the thinking of how to manage the people in the workplace. Very specific, new structures will make you be a better boss. The sun in Aquarius, passion will be high when looking into the affairs of others. Even those ahead of their time can get bogged down with the unnecessary details. The sun in Pisces, you could satisfy your mates' every need today. Sometimes their need is to satisfy yours. So I'm Mary Michelle for WVIP, and this is the day's horoscopes. Thank you. Hi, I'm Mary Michelle. Today is Tuesday, July 4th, 1995, and this is your sun sign astrology for today. The sun is in the sign of Cancer, the moon is in the sign of Libra. It goes into the sign of Libra at 3:55 p.m. The sun in Aries, for most of the day you will be preparing to please that special someone. If you can't cook, buy the food that they love. The sun in Taurus, you may eat too much cotton candy today. Any suggestions you have for the festivities will be muchly appreciated. The sun in Gemini, there will be a new person to have fun with today, or that special someone will make the effort to spruce themselves up. Imagine the frog turning into the prince or the princess. The sun in Cancer, it will be hard to drag you from the house today. If you can't bring the party to you, enjoy the special moments of solitude. The sun in Leo, take a short trip to the beach and bring your bicycle or rollerblades. You will find others who will join in with you. The sun in Virgo, you will feel quite relaxed about whatever the family wants to do. Let them prepare the festivities. The sun in Libra, focus on planning that trip you'd like to take sometime in August. The ideas that come out today will pan out. The sun in Scorpio, it's best not to try too hard today to get to the bottom of that overwhelming relationship issue you've been worrying about. Let the firecrackers happen outside. The sun in Sag, the event you join in on will also have some charitable purpose. Shine and be magnanimous. The sun in Capricorn, you will be rewarded for all of the hard work of the recent past. Be sure your associate is clear about your decisions. The sun in Aquarius, you will have an overview of the family, hopes, wishes, and desires, and you can help make all of it happen. The sun in Pisces, if there is a person who has just lost a spouse, your compassionate insight will help them. Let their sorrow pass through you. Hi, I'm Mary Michelle for WVIP, doing your daily horoscope. Thank you. Hi, I'm Mary Michelle for WVIP, and I'm going to do your sun sign astrology for today. Today is Wednesday, July 5th, 1995, and the sun is in the sign of Cancer. The moon is in the sign of Libra, and today Venus, the planet of love, moved into the sign of Cancer, which is very much about trust and security. The sun in Aries, sentiment will run high today. Move furniture and find a comfortable niche to plan your next foray out into the world. The sun in Taurus, take your loved ones out to dinner, but don't overeat yourself. An old friend may become more attractive to you. The sun in Gemini, your natural humor comes out and entertains your coworkers. It can be fun to ask silly questions. The sun in Cancer, treat yourself to a massage or a new hairdo. Take mother's old clothes and restyle them or throw them out. The sun in Leo, communicate today with old friends. They have been thinking about you and missing you. The sun in Virgo, you could ask for that raise today or renegotiate your benefits. The sun in Libra, your partner could feel like your mom today. Look at old patterns of reacting and then let them go. The sun in Scorpio, a new person comes into your life. It may be hard to see, but they will have something to show you. The sun in Sagittarius, the moon in the 11th house is trining Jupiter, its ruling planet. You may want to continue the party in the workplace today. You could inspire co-workers to new ways of routine. The sun in Capricorn, take your time, buy a new watch. Minutes can be longer than hours. The sun in Aquarius, make plans to travel with someone new and find an unusual mode of getting there. Beam me aboard, Scotty. The sun in Pisces, help a Cancer see that all is not security. Thank you. I'm Mary Michelle for WVIP. This is Mary Michelle for VIP, bringing you your weekly horoscope for the week of Monday, July 17th, 1995. There's a grand trine in the water signs this week, which will bring the focus for all of us to our emotions. With the spotlight on this area, it is a good time to do some self-examination. Now for the sun in the sign of Aries. After all the effort to keep out of trouble and biting your tongue last week, now is your chance to forge ahead. Lots of new inspiration. Stay tactful. Your heart and mind are more in balance. Suggest intimate dinners at home. The sun in Taurus. You will not be allowed to contemplate your navel this week. You must bring to a boil whatever is simmering just below the surface. By Thursday, what's on your mind will catch up with your desires. Take the taxman to dinner. The sun in Gemini, your verbal skills will entertain those close to home this week. You will be the referee who stops the fight. Or you could show that what's been left unsaid now needs airing. Look forward to a weekend of enjoying your ability to see both sides of things. The sun in Cancer, you're probably just beginning to feel a bit more secure after the full moon last week. Monday and Tuesday, you will be asked to give comfort in the workplace. It will be a bit trying. By Wednesday, others will take notice, and a present may be forthcoming. You're looking good. Treat yourself to a massage. The sun in Leo. The hope is that this is the week you've planned that long-distance trip. If not, travel in your mind's eye. The spirit can always fly to exotic spots. Be careful what you buy, as things of value may be things you will want to throw away next week. The sun in Virgo. With the moon in your solar 8th house, you may feel put upon to sort out the finances of others. Do it cheerfully. By Wednesday, the recipient will show how appreciative he or she is of your time and effort. Spend a little money on yourself, buy a new outfit, or that computer program you've been drooling over. The sun in Libra. Your other half will need extra attention on Monday. Later in the week, enjoy whatever is put your way to tantalize the five senses. There is beauty in thought forms that stimulate desires. Your imagination will move into high gear over the weekend. The sun in Scorpio. There's always a need for a person with your insights and talents at the hospital. We all need more community, and if it fits and you're not already doing it, volunteer at the emergency room or read to the HIV babies. The grand trine in water this week shows you all the emotional growth you've done. Come November, your transformation is complete after 12 years of torture. Sun in Sagittarius. Find some space for a little TLC and contemplation. Take a child with you. Your ruler Jupiter is retrograde until August 2nd, so plan trips now. Fantasize about the voyages of Sinbad. If you're available for children, they will flock to you like lightning bugs. the Sun in Capricorn. The Moon in your solar 4th house means there's lots of feisty activity in the home. Remember, the sign of Capricorn is about longevity. Hold the line. By midweek, the family chaos will have simmered down, and you can go back to plotting your business maneuvers. Sun in Aquarius. You will be meeting a variety of new people. Get everyone motivated towards that common goal. Midweek, they might want to retreat to their old methods. Hold on gingerly. By the weekend, you get them re-inspired. If money is involved, it could stir up the hornet's nest. The Sun in Pisces. Your energies will be focused on the underdog on Monday. By Thursday, the very same person will show signs of flowering into an independent critter. Conserve your strength. Your insights on yourself are getting better all the time. With the Grand Trine in water transiting the Sun on your ascendant, the power of your perceptions are permeable. I'm Mary Michelle for WVIP. In the words of Hermes on the Emerald Tablet, as above, so below. Be well. This is Mary Michelle for WVIP, bringing you some astrological insight for the week of July 24th, 1995. The Sun entered the sign of Leo on Sunday. Leo is a fire sign. We experience August as the hottest month in the Northern Hemisphere. In addition, there is optimism and anticipation about the new beginnings in September. So let your mind wander and be creative. Now for the Sun in the sign of Aries. You are still exploring depths you would rather build bridges over. The new moon in Leo on Thursday will open your eyes. Over the next 2 weeks, you are center stage. Use this powerful energy to start new projects. The Sun in Taurus. You have much to give others that you have struggled hard to get. It is difficult to let go of newly earned acquisitions. Like bottles, most material things are recyclable. On Friday, have a tag sale and tell a tale of each item you sell. The Sun in Gemini. Get through Monday. The confusion in the air will disperse when your ruler Mercury moves into Leo on Wednesday. By the end of the week, you may have the neighbors over for news, information, and gossip. You may even get a few to volunteer for part-time police work or the PTA. Sun in Cancer. At the top of the week, you are receiving many responses to the caregiving you have been doing. If you want to go back to school or take a refresher course, do it. You're working on money issues that will be resolved in early September. Sun in Leo. The question is, how big is your garden? You must have one. Like the Irish rose, you are always balancing the perfection of beauty in nature with its impermanence. Don't neglect your dreams on Thursday. Sometimes it's hard to be happy, as hard to be happy as it is to be sad. Let your natural optimism have full reign. Sun in Virgo. Most people hibernate in January, but for Virgos, this is your time for self-reflection. In the workplace, you may feel on remote control, but because you created the systems, you'll have time to fly the internet. You do need people. Open up to the impersonal. Sun in Libra. Early in the week, your ability to please hits a few snags. Remember Scarlet. Tomorrow is another day. At the weekend, you will be the ringmaster of that 3-ring circus. Organize the office picnic and have 10 teenagers over for a barbecue. You could even find space for yourself on the high wire. Sun in Scorpio. Put your nose to the grindstone. You are more in the spotlight than you care to be. Even as your own boss, you will be asked to explain certain decisions. Pull out those scales of justice and balance your intuition with reason. Hold your temper. Remember your long-term goals. It is almost in reach. Sun in Sagittarius. It's your time to pontificate. Any insights you impart will have tremendous clarity. Sounds like a mouthful? You can handle it. Of course, you might rather be the sail on the sailboat and be blown in faraway directions. There must be a crew on board. Sun in Capricorn. Early in the week, be at home and project the security others expect of you. Any business dealings now will have to do with the monies of others. You will be asked to clear up old debts. You will be showing management more of the diplomat than you thought possible. Sun in Aquarius. You are working very hard at getting money from associates. To get new enterprises off the ground, often it takes many investors. Things of value are ruled by Venus. You must love what you create and stick with it. Listen to the opinions of others. Conflict can be productive. Sun in Pisces. You will be wanting to join a group that helps its members through collective empathy. In affairs of the heart, be aware of your own needs. Go to the movies Wednesday with a special someone. You will intuitively pick the right one to help you talk about what is needed. For example, the movie Smoke, if you're thinking of quitting. I'm Mary Michelle for WVIP. In the words of Hermes, as above, so below. Be well. This is Mary Michelle for WVIP, bringing you some astrological insight for the week of July 31st, 1995. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, goes direct this week. We shall all be concerned with issues from far away. We will be asking questions of why we are involved with Bosnia. What is affirmative action, and what does this have to do with me? My faith, my compassion, my understanding. Now for the sun in the sign of Aries. Monday is a day for dealing with details. When you make the list, be sure it includes something fun to do with your partner. Go for a leisurely lunch on Wednesday. King Solomon may join you, so brush up on your vision of wisdom. Sun in Taurus. Call your mother on Monday. Offer to buy the groceries, and take that blouse back to Loman's. Bring out the family albums and listen to the remarks about Great Aunt Lulu. You will learn something. Sun in Gemini. You will be feeling the itch to have an adventure. Venus, the goddess of love, is tempting you. She is not always very discriminate. It's hard to have fun and be careful, but with your dual nature, you can probably pull it off. Sun in Cancer. Sometimes you may find it easier to cook than to confront. So cook up a storm. Can those vegetables. Let the family know that you're looking after them. You may even make money at it. Think of Mrs. Fields and Paul Newman. Sun in Leo. You are the kid in the candy store all week. Keep some baking soda on hand. You may want to have the neighbors over and pass around some of that extra enthusiasm. Be decisive with children. The Sun in Virgo. One of those computer games about Dungeons and Dragons may appeal to you this week. It will be difficult to balance your normally good sense around money. You may receive some from an unexpected source on Friday. It is to remind you that you have a lot to feel worthy of. Sun in Libra. Being the arbitrator in disputes among women is indicated. If you experience the feminine within yourself, it will provide clues. Like science and religion, the rational and irrational can coexist. Sun in Scorpio. Be tolerant. Great freedom comes from great responsibility. By Thursday, there will be tremendous new opportunities to make money. Accept the generosity of others. You will have control by relinquishing it. Sun in Sagittarius. Your natural buoyancy will return this week when your ruler Jupiter goes direct. Dust off the soapbox. You can now pontificate or arbitrate with gusto. Be sure and include any local authorities in that pool party you're planning. Sun in Capricorn. You are the rope in the tug-of-war game at the office picnic. Ambiguity, the art of seeing the polarity of abilities, is tough. Feel good about your extremely fair resolution. Sun in Aquarius. You may want to join the Peace Corps. The pull to travel far afield and cure all the world's social ills is strong. Include the one closest to you in your voyage. Sun in Pisces. Organize a charity tag sale at your place of worship. Literally, pay attention to your gut reaction. If you have indigestion, see what emotion you're ignoring. Take your hamster, poodle, or parakeet to the beach. I'm Mary Michelle for WVIP, and the words of Hermes on the emerald tablet. As above, so below. Be well. This is Mary Michelle for WVIP, bringing you some astrological insight for the week of August 7th, 1995. The full moon on Thursday brings an idealistic romance to the foreground. There may be something a little offbeat about the attraction, or just a new way of looking at that special someone. With the planet Pluto going direct, look for a slight Dionysian flavor. Now for the sun in the sign of Aries. Make a commitment in the way you handle your career. You do want longevity. Be prepared for a close encounter on Thursday. Sun in Taurus, you may feel philosophical about those tasty extras that normally tempt you. To know how to handle that dilemma at the office, look back to the decision you made 2 weeks ago. Sun in Gemini, if you can take the loan officer to lunch, he may be able to throw a little influence your way on that new enterprise you've been planning. If he happens to be a foreigner, you're in even greater luck. Sun in Cancer, you need to get the family challenged in the realm of the physical. Whether it's competitive or not, make that body move. You'll be surprised at the stimulating conversation it will bring forth. Sun in Leo, you probably didn't take the baking soda last week. Cut back. The full moon revolves around you and your partner. Be your usual fun self, but remember that your partner, even if your partner doesn't show it, he or she may need their share of the spotlight. A family gathering may provide the opportunity. The Sun in Virgo, mix with the elderly. Everyone is young at heart. Pets are a good distraction. Offer service to the one you love. The tenderness you show will be reciprocated. Sun in Libra, paint the house, plant the garden, plan a party for Thursday, or accept that invitation. Children will feature strongly in the celebration. Sun in Scorpio, your ruler Pluto goes direct this week. This is the final push to sort out the family history. The way you work will benefit from examining your primary relationships. There may be a move that comes up unexpectedly. Sun in Sagittarius, expect possibilities of new ways to make money. You are the idea person, but sometimes you must be more pragmatic. You may get helpful advice from good friends. Be in touch with siblings. Sun in Capricorn, your physical stamina is legendary. Find new routines of exercising that you enjoy. You may feel a little lonely. Expose yourself to the pleasures of nature. We are all connected to each blade of grass. Sun in Aquarius, rest up early in the week. You will be the spotlight for the full moon. Those ideas you have that are always a little ahead of their time will be acknowledged by others. Stand up and take credit. Sun in Pisces, your hopes and wishes are in the forefront. You have some strong supporters. Go back to school or study with your children. You will be forced to recognize yourself as the separate person you sometimes strive to be. I'm Mary Michelle for VIP, and the words of Hermes on the emerald tablet, as above, so below. Be well. This is Mary Michelle for WVIP, bringing you some astrological insight for the week of August 14th, 1995. There will be fleeting moments of realizing the summer is winding down. The responsibilities of fall are looking to be acknowledged. This will be a time of enjoying those last big waves. We can have fun and look forward to new beginnings. The Sun in Aries. It will feel like the Triple Crown, and you're the first horse out of the gate. You must be very specific when asking for extra money this week. Details need to be focused upon. Sun in Taurus. You must hold back a little. Secrets are not your forte. Sometimes they are for the best. Whatever you have been needing, a little extra cash or affection will come your way Wednesday. Sun in Gemini. You will be good at asking the right questions to get any information you have been wondering about. Young people are an inspiration. You worry too much about your perceptions. Trust them. Sun in Cancer. Go for it earlier in the week. There is a minor minefield in the workplace, but you have the map to circumvent any potential explosions. The court jester's place at court is an extremely powerful one. Sun in Leo. There is vitality in the way you are looking at your work. The external structures need to be revamped. Let your visions do some of the menial chores. Think about the big picture. Your point of view will be challenged. Sun in Virgo. You will have the time to relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor. The inclination to worry is somewhat subdued, and peace of mind is there for the asking. If travel is possible, go with the flow, and the plans will materialize. Sun in Libra. There will be a small skirmish with your partner, but your natural diplomacy will kick in and you will be able to smooth any ruffled feathers. If you need money, you can borrow easily now. Keep in touch with old friends. Sun in Scorpio. You are the one who knows how to transform yourself, but you may need a little extra R&R this week. Sit back and relax before you attempt to change all those old patterns and pacify your partner. Sun in Sagittarius. You should be feeling very creative this week and wanting to sow your oats. Remember, summer romances sometimes don't travel into the fall. Sun in Capricorn. Maybe your vacation only went as far as the backyard, but how wonderful it looks with all the plants and that new barbecue. You will hear of exciting business possibilities and be able to act on them. Sun in Aquarius. Be with a lot of people. Your avant-garde ideas may not be heard by the person who could help you make your nest egg. You are planting a seed that will bear fruit in October. Sun in Pisces. It's a week to beautify yourself, if you enjoy it. Images such as photography or computer graphics are your forte. Use the impression you see in the mirror to increase your self-worth. I'm Mary Michelle for WVIP, and the words of Hermes on the emerald tablet, as above, so below. Be well. This is Mary Michelle for WVIP, bringing you some astrological insight for the week of August 21st, 1995. The Sun and the planet Venus move into the sign of Virgo this week. We should be feeling the no-nonsense vibe in the air, getting back to more structured family routines so we can tackle the new projects beginning in the fall. The Sun in Aries. Diplomacy on the home front is keeping you busy this week. Make appointments for everyone to have their annual physical, including the pets in your car. Sun in Taurus. If your neighbors or people you see on a daily basis want to introduce you to someone, take them up on it. You will be in the mood for flirting. If you already have a partner, have that special someone partake in the festivities. Sun in Gemini. You may be feeling like changing your profession, or at least the way you make money. Have a look around. The contact with new job possibilities will show you how important you are to the work you already have. Sun in Cancer. You will be feeling more sociable. It's time to call up and plan that lunch. Re-establish the nice rhythms of interconnecting with others you provide with so much care. Sun in Leo. Early in the week, you may want to take it easy. There will be business opportunities you have to take care of. It's time to regroup and reorganize your finances. Sun in Virgo. Go to the beauty parlor or the gym and partake in the social discussions you hear. You will be primed to have fun, even if it is in a neat, orderly fashion. You may also get new input on how to handle some of the more difficult people in your life. Sun in Libra. You will have a lot of energy to take care of things left undone at work. Do it early in the week. Some of that energy will be needed to contemplate your inner resources later on. Self-reflection, not self-condemnation, is high in the list. Sun in Scorpio. You will be able to be philosophical with your mother towards the beginning of the week. You may fight some battles on her behalf. This may lessen some of that intensity you feel by realizing that even Mother Nature is manageable, but not controllable. Sun in Sagittarius. You will be feeling sexy. It's not supposed to be politically correct to be attracted to someone in the workplace, but love is rarely convenient. Spend some time checking to see that financial files are in order. The Sun in Capricorn. Don't pick a fight with your partner over money issues unless it is absolutely necessary. If you are politically active, you're coming up to a time of having your concepts and innovations listened to with great interest. Sun in Aquarius. You may find your significant other is behaving in an extremely irrational fashion. If you can't enjoy it, just observe it and recognize emotions are rarely predictable. Find new ways to finance your business loan. Sun in Pisces. Keep those personal boundaries intact, but be open to listening in a new fashion. Party early in the week and then play creatively with leftovers. Spend time in your garden imagining all those different flowers as members of the family. I'm Mary Michelle for VIP, in the words of Hermes on the emerald tablet, as above, so below. Be well.